From holding your files ransom to grounding military aircraft, we count 15 of the worst and most damaging computer viruses in history. Number 15. In September 2013, Dell SecureWorks first observed a ransomware Trojan infecting Microsoft Windows. CRYPTOLOCKER spread via email attachments and an existing botnet. After encrypting files on the affected PCs, the virus would then display a message that offered to decrypt the data for a payment in either Bitcoin or prepaid cash voucher. Operation Tovar, an international collaboration, managed to isolate CRYPTOLOCKER in May 2014. Nevertheless, the creators were believed to have extorted around $3 million. Number 14. In 2001, a Dutch programmer created a worm virus which tricked recipients into opening a message that strongly suggested they would get a personal glimpse of Anna Kournikova. The tempted recipients would then trigger a malicious program that plundered their Outlook address book. The virus would then forward itself to every address it found. The flood of emails it unleashed paralysed servers all over the world. It became so notorious it even featured in an episode of Friends. Number 13. Created by a 17-year-old boy named Sven Jasjun and released on his 18th birthday, Sasser and Netsky were first discovered in 2004. Sasser attacked through a Microsoft Windows security weakness, making it difficult to use and shut down a PC, while Netsky went through emails with spoofs, causing DOS attacks through huge volumes of traffic. Sven later claimed to have written the Netsky worms in order to remove infection of the MyDoom virus from victims' computers. On July 8, 2005, he received a 21-month suspended sentence. He later received 3 years probation and 30 hours community service in a retirement home. Number 12. Appearing first in October 2001, the Klez virus spread through emails. There were a number of variants that plagued the internet for several months, some acting as worms and some as Trojans. It could disable antivirus software and then pose as a virus removal tool. As it spread, some hackers adapted it to be more effective. It ransacked address books and could be programmed to spam recipients with multiple emails. Number 11. In 2008, a super virus appeared. Conflicker infected millions of computers worldwide, including government, business and home PCs in over 200 countries, making it one of the largest known computer viruses in history. With the ability to crack admin passwords and copy itself to USB drives, it caused considerable panic as it infected many high security networks, including the French Navy, forcing aircraft to be grounded. The UK Ministry of Defence reported it spread onto Navy Star desktops aboard Royal Navy warships and submarines. Number 10. CIH, also known as Chernobyl, first appeared in 1998. It is one of the most damaging viruses, overwriting information and in most cases overwriting the system BIOS. The virus was spread via an infected firmware update to Yamaha CD drives and a demo version of the Activision game Sin, causing damages in the region of $1 billion. The virus is still around, although it only infects Windows 95, 98 and ME. Number 9. Just 1 week after the events of 9/11, a new virus emerged. Nimda, admin spelt backwards, was the fastest replicating attack of its time, becoming the internet's most widely spread worm within just 25 minutes of its release. It slowed down entire networks, causing many systems to crash entirely. Due to the timing of its discovery, it has been speculated that it was created by a government or terrorist organisation. Number 8. In general, most Mac users feel relatively relaxed about the safety of their machines. Because Apple produce both hardware and software, the systems are far more closed than PCs. However, in 2006, hackers got in through the iChat instant messaging program with a corrupted file that looked like an innocent JPEG. As Macs become more commonplace, expect more attacks on their integrity. Number 7. Surfacing in 2007, Storm Trojan infected thousands of computers. Users would be lured into opening emails with subjects such as 230 dead as storm batters Europe and naked teens attack home director. Once the attachment was opened, the Trojan implanted a service that passed data to other infected computers, each becoming a zombie in a botnet. a huge global network of computers enslaved by Storm Trojan, each computer attempting to infect others with the aim to control the processing power of every single PC on the planet. It was eventually contained, but only after millions of man-hours trying to halt its activity. Number 6. Created by David L. Smith, who named it after a Miami-based stripper, Melissa was ironically not designed to create harm. However, it spread so quickly that it overloaded servers. Melissa was spread via a file that contained passwords for 80 pornographic websites to a Usenet group called alt.sex. As soon as the email recipient opened the file, it would attempt to email itself to the first 50 email addresses it could take from the computer. The FBI reported it as wreaking havoc on government and private sector networks. Smith was fined $5,000 and served 20 months in jail. Number 5. In 2003, SQL Slammer, also known as Sapphire, hit the net, doubling its infections every few seconds. The Slammer virus infected nearly half the internet servers in just 15 minutes. Its main targets were companies running SQL servers. Among many other high-profile victims, it managed to bring down the Bank of America's ATM system, disrupted part of Seattle's emergency services, and caused Continental Airlines to cancel several flights, causing damages in the region of $1.2 billion and infected 200,000 PCs. Number 4. In the summer of 2001, 2 employees at EI Digital Security discovered a new virus. While drinking Code Red Mountain Dew at the time, they decided to call this new virus Code Red. The virus defaced many websites with the message "hacked by Chinese," causing damages of $2.6 billion and infecting over 1 million PCs. This virus would launch DDoS attacks on several fixed IP addresses, the highest profile victim being the White House. Number 3. If you received an email labelled "I love you," would you open it? Well, over 500,000 people did. In the year 2000, this virus surfaced just after Melissa hit computers worldwide. It was a standalone program sent via email with the title "I love you." The virus would email itself to the first 50 contacts in the user's address book and embed itself deep into the computer, copying itself many times. It would then download a file that stole passwords and secretly emailed the information to hackers. Causing damages of $15 billion doesn't seem very loving. Number 2. The SOBIG virus is considered one of the most destructive worms of its time. With many variants, none were more destructive than SOBIG.F. With damages in the region of $37.1 billion, this worm appeared only a little more than 2 weeks before Slammer and infected over 2 million PCs worldwide. Sending itself in emails from big@boss.com, SOBIG.F spread faster than any other email worm prior. Even with a bug in its code preventing local network infection, it managed to bring freight and computer traffic to a halt in Washington DC and grounded many of Air Canada's flights. Number 1. The aptly named MyDoom was the fastest spreading virus of all time, and in February 2004 it was estimated to be infecting 1 in 12 emails, with 100,000 interceptions taking place every hour. It spread through email and peer-to-peer networks, enabling it to dig deep into the web. It manifested through an email attachment with titles such as "Mail Delivery System" or "Mail Transaction Failed." Naturally, many people opened the attachment. Its aim was to assault Google, Alta Vista and Lycos, and at its peak managed to shut down Google for almost an entire day, infecting over 2 million PCs and causing damages of around $38 billion. They never found the creator. So with thousands of new computer viruses being discovered every day, many people wonder, who is creating them? While others simply wonder, who is making money from them? As always, thanks for watching.